everybody, my name is Victoria. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing the 10 Booktuber Personalities Tag. I was mentioned in this tag by Rainey Day Reads a really long time ago, and I made note of it that this was a tag I should do, and then many months went by and I didn't do it. So we're fixing that today. So Rainey, thank you for the mention for the tag. Also, let's be honest here, I'm going to cheat. I'm not going to only mention 10 booktubers. I picked 2 or 3 booktubers for all of these questions because I didn't want to settle on just one. So each of these questions has multiple booktubers for answers. I hope that's okay. I will link both Rainey's tag and also the original creator of this tag as well. Question number 1 is, which booktuber underrates themselves? I don't know if they necessarily underrate themselves. I feel like there's a negative connotation to that, but these are a couple of booktubers who are just really humble about their content, and their content is so wonderful. And the first of those channels would be Seeking Stories. This is Ryan and Kristen. They have become some really good friends of mine through Storm Along 2020. They are some of the fellow co-hosts, and they seriously have top-notch video quality, audio quality, amazing content. They're also putting in a ton of work into their content right now. They're doing Legos and they're retelling chapters of Harry Potter with Legos. That's right. They're really doing that. That's so much work, and it's going to be so awesome. It already is. Check out their Instagram if you haven't, because they've posted some of their photos of those Lego sets on Instagram, and they're just so creative and fun. And then another booktuber I want to mention for this is Ramsey at Rajathon, and he has wonderful science fiction, fantasy content. He's really just extremely well versed in the genre, and he reads a lot. He reads all the time, and he's very articulate with his thoughts and reviews, and I just really love his channel. Question number 2 is, which booktuber doesn't take themselves too seriously? The first channel I want to mention for this is one who's relatively new to me, but he's probably not new to you. I feel like everybody knows him now, and that's Alan from Library of Alexandria. He's another fantasy sci-fi reader, and his videos are always just full of joy and happiness, and they're hilarious. And I really also enjoy seeing Christina on his channel, his wife, and it's just a joy of a channel to watch. And then I'm also going to mention Rainey from Rainey Day Reads for this one, because Rainey is hilarious. She's very clever, very funny. She doesn't take herself too seriously, and I just adore her. I love Rainey's vlogs. They put me in such a cozy reading mood, and I love just hanging out with Rainey in her vlogs. Rainey and I have buddy read a few things together, and she always just cracked me up with her humor about different things in the book that we were reading, and I just love her. Question number 3 is, which booktuber has an understated delivery? I'm going to pick Jade from Bedtime Bookworm for this question. Jade is another new friend discovery, and I love her channel. Jade talks about books in such a calm, clear, concise way, and then she'll turn around and say something really hilarious and have me falling off my chair. So I'm going to have Jade for this question. I'm also going to pick Naomi from Naomi's Bookshelf. Naomi is incredibly smart. She's incredibly well read. She reads so much every month. I wish I could read as much as Naomi, and also just has such deep, articulate thoughts about all the books that she reads. Naomi is another person who I've buddy read a lot with, and I'm buddy reading with again in November, and I'm sure I will continue to buddy read with her. I enjoy talking to Naomi about books because she's very sensitive and thoughtful to the different things in the book. She picks up a lot. Question number 4 is, which booktuber has a quirky, rambling style? I'm not calling any of you rambling. I want to be clear. I don't like that word in this question. None of you are rambling. But for this question, I was thinking more of a quirky, bubbly, warm, fun personality, just to be clear. The first person I'm going to mention is Danny from Spenelli Speaks. Danny is so funny. I always enjoy her videos. Danny's energy that she brings to her videos is always so much fun, and it gives me energy. I always feel pumped after watching Danny's videos. Next, I'm going to mention Kiava from The Book Geek. She is so much fun to watch. If you're not following Kiava, I think she only has like 200-ish subscribers right now. go follow her because her content is very funny. She's just this cute girl, and then she has this like love for horror, and I just adore her. I'm gonna mention one more person for this tag. I know this has gone far beyond 10 booktubers, but oh well. This is a new friend I've made, and this is Melissa from LibrariesAnd Labradors. First of all, that channel name, oh my goodness, instant subscribe right there. She has an adorable Labrador named Butter, and it is so cute when he pops up in her videos. She reads a little bit more on the romance side and literary fiction, and I just love Melissa's personality. She's new to BookTube, so please go follow her. She is a small channel right now, and I just think she deserves so many subscribers, and she's just so enjoyable to watch. Question number 5 is, which booktuber reads highbrow literature? I'm gonna go for 2 people for this one. The first one is going to be Christy from Dostoevsky in Space. First of all, she has Dostoevsky in her channel name, so that probably tips you off to the kind of books that Christy gravitates towards. She reads classics, she will tackle very difficult works, and she will understand them. What I love about Christy is she's always game to try difficult books. I think we were talking about Buddy reading The Name of the Rose by Umberto Eco. I've read it before, and I think she was interested, and I had mentioned it to her. And I just love that she's game for that. Like, how many people on BookTube would think of Umberto Eco and go, yes, I want to read that? Christy is that person. So I'm definitely picking Christy for this one. And I'm also going to mention a favorite of mine, Kaylee from Books for MKs. She is such a fantastic person. She has read so many classics. I don't know if there's a classic that Kaylee hasn't read. If I'm ever needing to know how Kaylee felt about a classic, it's pretty easy because she has reviewed everything on Goodreads. Kaylee was one of the first booktube channels that I actually ever watched and found that was in the classics genre, and I still never miss a video by Kaylee. I always watch her content. Question number 6 is, which booktuber has a quiet demeanor? The first person I'm going to mention for this is Tia from Tia and All the Books. Tia is so sweet and kind and has a quiet delivery on her channel, and she also reads a ton. She reads a lot of different books for me that I want to read, but I just don't end up picking up. But I really want to read more of what Tia recommends. She is a little bit more well-versed in the romance genre, contemporary genre, and I really want to read some more Tia recommendations. Tia is also the queen of Instagram templates. She makes these really cute Instagram templates and different challenges, and I don't have those skills, and I wish that I had them too, but you can appreciate that from Tia as well. I'm also going to mention Chantel from Chantel at an Intentional Life. She's a new discovery for me as well. She's definitely a booktuber with a calm, quiet delivery of her thoughts, and she's a Christian booktuber, and I recently really enjoyed a video that she made about Christian nonfiction, and I was inspired to hopefully make my own sometime soon. But I really enjoy what she has to say about the world and about books, so I'm going to mention Chantel for this. And for you moms out there, Chantel is also a homeschooler, and sometimes she talks about homeschooling in her videos, and she has some recommendations for parenting books as well. Question number 7 is, which booktuber has intelligence and depth? Everyone has intelligence and depth. So I'm going to pick 2 people. Again, I'm not ever going to pick just one person for this. Michael Knipp, I think his videos are always very thoughtful. He thinks a lot about the content he puts out. He thinks a lot about his reviews. You can definitely have a deep and intelligent conversation with Michael about books. I'm also going to mention Una and Crypto from the Codex Cantina. Una and Crypto do many in-depth analysis of short stories and classic novels. They also do a lot of fun videos. I really enjoyed their Way of Kings, like game show kind of style review. It was so much fun, and they're just really creative. They're doing things that are really different on BookTube, and they're starting to gain a lot of momentum on their channel, and they really deserve more. Their content is top notch and really well planned out and really well thought out. Question number 8 is, which booktuber is warm and friendly? First, I'm going to mention my friend Leslie from The Nerdy Narrative. Leslie, I don't think has a mean bone in her body. She is so kind and warm and welcoming to everyone, and she's a real treasure to have as a friend. I'm also going to mention Elliot Brooks for this one. I have always been a big fan of Elliot Brooks' channel and recently have gotten to talk to her a little bit more. She's been involved with Stormalong and talking to us in the live streams, and she is so kind and warm and friendly and a perfect person, I think, that fits this question. Question number 9 is, which booktuber is self-deprecating? This is another question that I don't want you to take it negative if I mention you for this question. Actually, Rainey picked me for this one, which is totally true. I am self-deprecating. I do not deny that. So this is me, okay? So I'm gonna pick Laura from Book Bubbler. Not because she's down on herself or anything about her content, but I have heard Laura sometimes say things in her videos like, oh, I'm not knocking myself, but I wish that I had been doing this, or I'm behind on this, or I wish I had not bought all these books. So I hear Laura sometimes say things like that. Laura is a lovely channel. Definitely go check her out. She reads very diversely and she reads a lot. I'm also going to pick Gunpowder, Fiction, and Plot. This is a husband and wife duo, Scott and Nell, and their banter with each other is really funny, and they are self-deprecating towards themselves and towards each other, and that's part of their channel charm. I like their dynamics a lot. They're a lot of fun. And the last one is, which booktuber has a quiet, measured delivery? For this one, I'm going to go with Abby Salter. She is a new discovery for me as well. I really like Abby's videos. I think she's a newer booktuber, and she has very calm, quiet delivery of her content and her discussions, and she reads a lot of science fiction and fantasy. So definitely, if you're interested in those genres, go check out Abby. I feel like there's a lot of quiet booktubers in general because we're all book nerds, and we just want people to talk about books, but many of us are more on the introverted side. If I mentioned you personally in this tag, you are tagged. I love all your channels, and you are all beautiful, lovely people. Feel free to do this tag if you would like to. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and please subscribe if you're new here, and hit the little bell icon if you would like to know when I post. I try to post every Tuesday and Friday, trying to stick to a schedule. Who am I? Keep reading great books, and until next time, bye-bye.